Hello and welcome to the 11th episode of the Bull Session podcast. I'm your host, Plutocoffins, and this is my co-host, Jeremiah.
Sup, y'all?
I am smoking a cigarette. So my last two videos, one was a podcast I talked about quitting smoking. Instead, I did a bunch of cocaine, ecstasy, and I tripped on mushrooms a little bit. So I did not quit smoking.
So you were better off just smoking.
Nah, it's just like smoking feels good when you're on those, especially cocaine. So I continue to smoke, and here I am smoking a cigarette on the podcast as normal. I did vape for a bit though, like a week. I don't know, it was like a week. And then maybe like 3 weeks prior, I vaped for a few days because I had one pod or something, maybe two. I don't know what the fuck I got, but I'm back to the regular old Newport 100s, which when I was a kid, I honestly thought it was the only cigarette because that's just what everyone I knew smoked. And apparently Jeremiah,
yeah,
the same shit.
Like, literally, I knew that there were Newports, and then I knew, like, Black and Miles were a thing, but, like...
I didn't know what the fuck a Black and
Black and Miles was just Black and Miles.
I didn't know what Black and Miles was, so it was like fucking 17 years fucking old.
Well, we just called them Blacks, honestly. But, yeah, like, a few of my family members...
There's so many fucking weird old slang terms that I never really got as a teenager. Like, I smoked cigarettes, and I smoked weed, and I did all these drugs as a kid. I'm still a kid, I'm 20, but... I talk like I'm fucking 50 years old, but, I remember in high school, there was this guy, and he gave me a cigarette, and he called it a square.
Oh, yeah.
See, I know, I'm just saying, I never got that. Like, it's a fucking cigarette, just call it a fucking cigarette, it's not a goddamn square. If anything, it's like a cylinder.
I think you're overthinking slang, which is never meant to be overthought. But yeah, squares, Lucy's. Yeah.
Lucy I get, because it's like a loose cigarette, but fuck that bullshit.
Don't slut shame cigarettes.
But it is like one of the most deadly drugs known to man. And it provides such a tame high, for real. It's like more than coffee, but way less than anything else. It's like a mild stimulant.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, like,
I enjoy it with smoking pot, though.
Nah, I don't know. I can't like. I don't like.
Also, drinking coffee and smoking cigarettes while smoking pot. Oh goddamn.
Well, coffee and cigarettes is what is that? The poor man's speedball or some shit.
The hippie speedball is smoking weed and drinking coffee. I don't know what smoking cigarettes and smoking coffee is. I know cigarettes are the poor man's laxative because they tend to make you poop.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah. I thought I was tripping when I was just like, yo, I think my body's not taking these cigarettes.
Well,
I have to shit when I smoke.
Whenever Coke makes you shit, that's because there's laxatives in that shit, bro. I don't know, maybe Coke just makes you shit, but every time I don't know, I've been on Coke and I haven't had to take a shit before. And it was good fucking Coke. It was, moist, it was fucking shiny, you could see the glitters in the motherfucker, and I didn't have to take a shit. My friend had to take a shit every fucking 30 minutes. I did not. Maybe it's because
did you have an empty stomach?
Maybe that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Because I was on Coke 2 days prior to that as well. So for 2 days straight, and then I did Coke with him. But
your body's just like, feed me Coke. I kind of want food. No, feed me.
All I want for breakfast is my killer cocaine. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything else I want to talk about? I don't think so. Unless you have anything. Also, it's been a minute since we've done one of these.
Yeah, quite a bit.
It's been a month and a half.
Yeah, damn. I don't know.
But hey, we finally did one.
You're welcome.
We ain't leaving you. Yeah, I know. For the shit fucking content. Do you know why goats push back whenever you're? I fucked up. I'm fucked up. I told him that joke so many fucking times. He knew what I was gonna say.
I did, and I was like,
The joke goes, do you know why you fuck a goat off a cliff? And the answer is, so he pushes back. Do you know a pirate's favorite letter?
What?
What is it? Come on, think.
Arg.
Nah, dude. His first love be the sea.
Okay. I fucks with that.
Alright. Anyways, on to the fucking videos, and we've got some rather interesting content for you.
Oy.
If it will load, of course. First one is, let me be clear. I am not in compliance. I am in defiance. He put I'm in defiance, but it sounds better the way I said it. But it's by Pastor Greg Locke, and this is a first introduction to his videos on the Bull Session podcast, and I am very happy to be covering them.
May not.
It was actually Jeremiah who showed me this too, so thank you for introducing me to this wonderful fucking
100%.
man.
He's a gem.
He is quite the fucking gem.
It's Pastor Greg Locke here. I want to give a few of you a moment to start sharing this video and hopping on. But I've got a lot to say and a lot to chit-chat about in the next few minutes, so I'm just going to jump right in. And let me just go ahead and warn you up front. As with many of my videos, not only do you want to buckle in and buckle up and hold on for the ride, some of you may not be able to make the leap with me after this, because I'm pretty spitting mad about a bunch of nonsense. Did you know there's been nothing in the American culture and nothing in the church of the Lord?
I like some southern what is it? Fucking expressions, like spitting mad. Like, I like that expression. I'm spitting mad. You know, it tells you how fucking mad that person is. And
Mad enough to be spitting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Jesus Christ that has separated the body more than these stupid things right here. We call them safety precautions. No, what these are gags, ladies and gentlemen. These have become idols. These don't do anything whatsoever. They're the dumbest.
Alright, I kind of get why people are, I can't breathe, blah, 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 whatever. Something's around your face you want to complain about. You should still probably wear them. I don't, because I'm a retard. But you should probably wear them, and the science behind it shows you should definitely fucking wear them. But, a gag? That's a little...
Yeah, you can still talk with it.
Yeah, it's not a gag. That's very hyperbolic, and, idols?
No one idolizes it.
Everyone hates the shit.
Yeah.
Idols, bro.
Thing that's ever been created by humanity, okay? They are scientifically proven to do jack sprat. But I'll tell you religiously what they've done. They've divided the body of the Lord Jesus Christ. These things are so dumb. You know, Walmart says now you have to have one, but they're going to charge you $8 to have one. So my wife gave me one that we have to carry around for obvious reasons. So I went in.
I think they dispense them out at Walmart for free, like the disposable ones.
I'm unsure. I don't know.
I heard that. I haven't been to Walmart since they did that, honestly.
I went to a bar and they were dispensing them out, so...
If a bar is doing it, Walmart
Probably Walmart, yeah.
But, again, it's Walmart. Who fucking knows?
Walmart today. I've not even got to the store yet. I'm just letting you, share the video. I'm about to get fired up about some stuff, so I'd suggest that the kiddos get out of the room. But anyhow, so I walk around Walmart today with this off. All I did was do like this to get in the door, and then I walked around. There's 300, 400 people in there, and all these sheep are walking around. They all got their masks on, they're all just like a bunch of little...
They aren't sheep. They're just being courteous citizens for those who are afraid of getting the disease, like older people and fucking
compromised
children,
immune systems,
and people on Molly. Like
just doing their part.
They're not sheep. you're using the Bible to... I don't know. People like you just use the Bible to justify anything you don't like. And you're just saying they're sheep because, oh, look. I don't even fucking know. This guy's retarded.
Yeah, it's hard to, like, really put reason to his shit. Because, again, he
compares it to the Mark of the Beast at some point. And he's like, we jump ahead, 7 years prophetically and shit. I don't know if he says 7 years, but, a long time prophetically in the Bible. And it's like, you dudes have been saying that for 2,000 fucking years, that we're jumping ahead prophetically, and nothing ever fucking happens. What was the last Mark of the Beast? The fucking, German Jew shit in Auschwitz, where they'd fucking tattoo shit on the Jews, the numbers. That could be a Mark of the Beast. It was on the fucking hand, on the wrist, right?
Yeah, I mean, wrist was considered the hand. So yeah.
That's more, Mark of the Beast shit than fucking masks are. That's not even where the fucking Mark of the Beast... He hasn't even said it yet, so let's...
Mechanized robots walking around. We have our mask. We are safe. COVID-19 cannot get to us. And I'm walking around with this thing in my hand. Nobody said Jack Sprat. Nobody said a word. But here is what Pastor Greg Locke is super duper over the top fired up about. It is no secret that I love Dunkin' Donuts. Holy macaroni, they ought to give me a preaching sponsorship. Listen, I have had hundreds of people.
I don't think that's going to happen after you explain what happened in this fucking video.
Yeah, no.
You're not getting a goddamn sponsorship.
Also, we're not sponsored by Dunkin', but we could if we wanted to.
We are sponsored by Pastor Greg Locke, though. I'm just joking.
In the last few years, all over the world, send me Dunkin' Donuts gift certificates and gift cards because I always talk about Dunkin'. I go to Dunkin' every single day, and every day I get the same thing. I get 2, right here, count them, 2 medium hot coffees, 7 cream, 5 sugar in each one. Yeah, I know I got a problem, but that's another video. 7 cream, 5 sugar, medium coffee, I get 2 of them, 2. My family and I are out of town.
Really? He gets 2.
Yeah.
How many does he get, Jeremiah?
2?
2.
2.
All right. Fucking pop quiz. A. How many does he get? 1. B. Does he get 3? C. Does he get 2?
2. C.
Yeah, it's C, bro. He gets 2.
It really sounds like he's really idolizing that Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, dude. This dude is holding Dunkin' Donuts as an idol, and he's committing a fucking sin, and he should go to hell for fucking ever because he's breaking one of the fucking 10 commandments.
What a fucking sheep.
I know, dude. Bah, coffee. Bah, why don't you go to Starbucks sometimes? Oh, you don't? Because you like Dunkin' Donuts so much? Because you're idolizing the motherfucker? Okay.
For a few days, spend some time with the kids, and I know the sign on Dunkin' Donuts says that it is mandatory for you to have a mask when you walk in. But I've been going to that Dunkin' Donuts for the last several days since we've been here, and nobody has said a peep. Nobody has said jack squat about anything.
Bro, it sounds like you go to Dunkin' Donuts more than you go to church.
I'm going in, I'm nice, I order my 2 coffees, 7 cream, 5 sugar, and I walk out. I do it every day, about 9 in the morning and 5 or 6 o'clock at night. Every single day. I do it at home, and every town I preach in, every place, nothing has been any different. And so I've been going the last few days with the signs on the door.
What if there ain't a Dunkin' Donuts in the town that you preach in?
I guess he doesn't preach there. But also, I don't know if he said 5 cream, 7 sugar, or 7 cream, 5 sugar. Either
Something
way,
like that.
That's too fucking much. God damn.
I don't know, that sounds like my coffee.
You guys are both pussies.
But I still don't wear the mask because I'm not in compliance. I'm in defiance. I'm sick of this nonsense, and you should be too. But I'm standing there. I've ordered my stuff. I've paid for my stuff. I've kindly, gently talked to the ladies that have talked to me every single day that are super nice. And then all of a sudden, here comes...
This dude should know to, record in landscape mode, by the way. How long has he been doing YouTube? For years?
Quite a few years, yeah.
Yeah, and he's still doing this vertical nonsense. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Nazi Skippy. He comes walking out with his little mask, and he's like, "Sir, I just want you to know." Now, by the way, he didn't have to embarrass me in front of everybody, but he did, which was probably a mistake. because I'm not a real silent guy when you push my buttons too far. He's like, sir, the next time you come into my store, I want you to...
Oh, so he got embarrassed and his little ego was hurt, so he got all mad about it and was like, I'm gonna make a fucking YouTube video, I'm gonna fucking show them, I'm gonna fucking get all my fucking Christian followers to fucking hate my fucking particular Dunkin' Donuts in my town and they can go fuck themselves because you fucking hurt my fucking feelings, motherfucker.
He will be back there. Or he'll just go to another Dunkin' Donuts.
And he'll let him know. He's not a silent guy when he gets his feelings hurt.
He don't play about his coffee. His 2 coffees.
Have a mask on. I said, okay, Lord, just help me. May I stay calm? May I not say a word? But I'm not a sheep. And so sometimes I just have to say things back. I said, sir, I've been coming to this store for the last several days and nobody has said one thing to me about one of these silly masks. He's like, well, last night at 5 o'clock, it was an actual mandate. I said, wait a minute, you just lied to me in front of all these people in the store because...
Just fucking put on the mask or fucking leave, dude. Or get your money back or whatever the fuck. Like, honestly, like, I work in a fast food place and, like, it's random. Like, for real. Like, one day it's like, oh, we're supposed to wear masks now because of the fucking governor. Oh, we don't actually have to wear masks? Okay, that's cool. Oh, now we have to wear masks again because the owner wants us to wear masks. It doesn't fucking matter the reason. It just matters, like, oh shit, we have to wear masks now. Like, that seems to be what happened there. Like, it seems like someone in management or something was like, we should probably be wearing fucking masks.
Or somebody legit complained.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, well,
we have to wear masks. And you guys have to wear masks. So, like, I don't see what the big fucking fuss is, and I don't see why you have to make this fucking employee's day, like, a little fucking more shitty because you're a fucking little baby who can't put on his mask for 5 fucking minutes while you get your goddamn coffee.
But the mask is a ball gag, or a gag, sorry. It's
a ball
Mark
gag.
of the Beast. It's some shit. I don't know.
Bro, I want to see someone wearing a ball gag as a mask now. I seen some guy wearing a thong.
Yeah, I don't know. The ball gag might not work because that doesn't cover your nose. So.
But I saw some guy wearing a thong. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess that covers your face and nose. And
not your fucking ass, though.
Sign has been saying for 2 or 3 days when I've been coming in 2 or 3 times a day to get my 7 cream, 5 sugar, 2 medium coffees. It's been saying every day that I can't come in without a mask, and nobody said a word. Well, it's just now a Band-Aid. I said, no, it's not. I said, it's just now something you got your feelings hurt about. And I said, look, I've already paid for my stuff. Just give me my...
It seems like you're the one that got your fucking feelings hurt.
he's legit working himself up. Like, just... It live.
He's very angry about this. He's very angry about having to wear a mask.
Stuff. He's trying to act like they're not even going to give me what I already paid for, and I was doing everything I could spiritually not to come over the counter and still be a pastor in public because I'm sure there's cameras everywhere because people recognize me.
Or how about God? Like, there's cameras everywhere. You're gonna continue to be a pastor and remain calm, or what? It doesn't sound like you're very calm, but remain like non-violent because there's cameras and you could get caught. Like, you're a pastor. You're supposed to believe in God. You're supposed to not do shit like that because you will be punished in the afterlife, right? So.
Yeah, God's always watching.
Yeah,
He watches
I don't
when you
see what the
masturbate.
fucking cameras have to do with anything. If anything, it speaks more to your character than anything.
All over the place. So, I was like, look, just give me my stuff. I've already paid for it. I thanked the ladies. I said, y'all are doing a great job. Thank you so much. But this guy, oh, man, he was getting on my ever-loving nerves. And then to beat all things, here I have my 2 coffees. Ask anybody that walks with me any time of the day. I always have my 2 medium coffees. But here's what I did. I walked up to
Jeremiah, how many coffees does this dude have? Always.
Shit.
He always got them.
Fuck. 2.
Yeah, fucking 2, bro.
2, yeah.
2.
Yeah.
That's how much it is. He always got his 2 coffees.
like I do every day, at least twice, if not 3 times a day.
Twice to 3 times a day, he got 2 coffees.
That's a lot of fucking coffee. Like, it sounds like he has a problem.
Holy shit.
If you
dude.
do anything...
That's another video.
Okay.
I put my foot at the bottom of the door, I pushed it open, and I began to walk out to my car. And what does this Lawn Ranger, masked man do. He's like, oh, now I see what you're trying to do. Now you're mad because I said something about a mask and you're trying to kick the glass out of the door. Ooh. So I walked back in with my 2 cups of coffee, and I said, and let me be truthful in what I said, because more than likely it's on video and it'll be on Newsweek or Time Magazine sometime this week. I said, sir, I did not try to kick the glass in your door. I very calmly pushed the door open with my foot because it's what I do every day. Oh, no, I saw you. You tried to kick the glass out of the door. I said, if you call me a liar one more time, I'm going to take these work boots and I'm going to kick your teeth down.
It sounds like he kicked the
Yeah.
glass.
That's some shit I told my parents, like over explain some shit. No, I didn't slam the door. I touched it, and then the wind, it carried it, and I tried to catch it, but then it just slammed, and that's what I didn't slam the door.
Bro, no, I calmly fucking punched the dude like it was a love tap, bro. Like, come on. No, but for real, he's like, no, I didn't. I lightly tapped the door with my foot open like I always do because I'm holding 2 copies. But then the next line, you're like, if you call me a goddamn liar one more time, I'm going to take my goddamn work boots, which are known for being good with a kick, and fucking kick you in the fucking face and break your fucking teeth in. Now, that's very violent and sounds like you may have kicked the fucking glass in the door, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, you obviously were mad, so you probably, even if he didn't mean to do it, he probably did kick it kind of hard.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
He maybe not wanted to break the glass, but he probably kicked the fucking door. Especially because you're going to kick some guy in the fucking face.
Your throat. Yes, I said it, and the moment I meant it. I said, sir, listen to me very closely. I will be back tonight at 5 o'clock like I am every single day of my life.
Damn, that sounds like a threat.
No, I was just thinking that dude's like, oh shit, we gotta spit in your coffee before you get here then. 5 o'clock, got you.
To get my 2 medium coffees, 7 creams, and 5 sugar. I will be back tonight, and I will not be wearing a mask. He said, I'm telling you, I'm going to make sure that I'm on shift, and I'm going to be here at 5 o'clock, and I will not let you in the door if you do not have a mask. Now, I'm not real sure my wife's going to let me go back at 5 o'clock, but I can tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. I wish to the God in heaven that I would have brought my bullhorn, because I'd be standing on the top of this rental truck right now in their parking lot raising Cain for Jesus Christ, preaching the truth of the gospel of Jesus Christ. I am so sick of this mask brigade nonsense. Bunch of Nazis, bunch of people say you can't even go to stores, you can't do it. People driving around in their cars, in their own flip.
Because people are concerned for other people's safety.
And I feel like he really is downgrading Nazis.
Yeah.
What the fuck? They're not.
Nazis killed people. All you gotta do is put on a mask because you might sneeze on someone.
Oh man, he would not have lasted the Holocaust. Shit.
He would have been like, this is anti-Jesus, and Hitler would have killed him. I mean, I don't know. Hitler was a Christian.
Cars. Wearing a mask because, I might get COVID. I'm sick of it. We don't require masks at our church. And listen, we probably had 450.
That's nice. At your church, you don't require a mask. At your church. That's not your fucking Dunkin' Donuts. Well, what do you not get about that?
People crammed into a tent this past weekend. 2 people in the whole place had a mask. If they want to wear masks, that is great. I'm not going to mandate it. As a matter of fact, I discourage it because I think it's utter nonsense. And I get kicked out of a Dunkin' Donuts. I've been going there for years, every single day. Now Dunkin's going to get mad because I'm making this.
He gets 2. He gets 2 Dunkin' Donuts coffees every day, and he ain't going to stop.
Making them look bad. Well, look, don't let your silly people embarrass me after I go in there every single.
All right, I think we get it, but
yeah, he's in the wrong.
He gets 2 Dunkin' Donuts coffees. They want him to wear a mask. He got his feelings hurt. He made a video about how they got their feelings hurt, and yeah.
and
he's coming back at 5 p.m.
to kick his teeth in.
He get 2 more goddamn coffees. But that is Pastor Greg Locke. A shining example of how kind Christians can be sometimes.
See that bright brain full of activity? That's a healthy.
And here we go with
brain.
the YouTube ad.
Mine is the other one.
The United States has more.
Alright, this next video is go inside one of the most humane prisons in the world. I think it's in Norway, somewhere like that. I don't know. I watched it a long fucking time ago. But I think it's in some Scandinavian country. So if I'm wrong, then I'm a fucking retard with terrible memory because I smoke a lot of pot. But it's interesting how they do prison over there. Might be Germany too, I'm not sure.
2.2 million adults locked up in its prison.
Have you seen this shit, by the way?
I definitely heard that, like, they have nicer, I mean, everything. Prisons, colleges, and shit, if this is, like...
Healthcare system, you know.
Yeah.
Happiness rates. Anyways, this prison.
And jails. That's only slightly smaller than the population of Houston, America's fourth largest city. Many of the inmates are repeat offenders, which raises the age-old question of what we want out of incarceration. Punishment or rehabilitation, so prison...
What do you want out of a prison? I prefer rehabilitation. I think some punishment is definitely merited. Especially for certain crimes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like, not unnecessary or, like, just fucked up punishment, but just, like...
I would argue...
Hey, you can't leave here, you have to stay here, you have to follow these fucking rules, or whatever, consequences. You get charged, or you get put in... Well, no, I don't like the whole...
I don't like the death penalty. I think that's cruel and unusual.
Is it better to, like, live the rest of your life in prison? Or at least the prisons that we have?
It's not better, no. But I think it's more cruel and unusual to kill someone. Like, I don't know. That just seems like you're stooping to their level almost, to me. Anyways.
I guess that's fair, yeah.
But, yeah. But I don't know. I prefer rehabilitation, but I don't... These prisons, as you'll see, I think are a little too cushy. But they do have a point in some regards.
Not return. One Scandinavian country is using a unique approach to achieve the latter. As part of our week-long series here at NBC News looking at criminal justice reform, Kelly Kobiea travels to Norway for our Sunday Spotlight.
In this vast forest of
It was Norway. I'm not retarded.
pine and blueberry is what some call the world's most humane prison, Halden Prison, where new inmates are greeted the way I was, with a handshake.
Nice to meet you.
Drug smugglers, murderers, rapists, all doing time in a maximum security prison that feels more like a college campus.
This is home?
See, I'm uncomfortable with the rapists being amongst all that shit. Like, what was the first one? I heard drug smugglers.
Yeah, drug smuggler.
I don't care about that. You can be in this shit. Why not?
I think, but then they were like murderers, and it was like, no,
murderers.
I just sold drugs.
Yeah, no, no, fuck that. Fuck the murderers and rapists. I don't get that. It looks like an apartment.
This is home, yeah.
Karsten was convicted of killing a man in Brazil. This is his cell block with a full kitchen, big screen TV, laundry room.
You have a key to your own cell.
Yeah, everybody have their own key.
He and the rest of the prisoners are locked in overnight. The rest of the time, they choose when to lock the door to their cozy single-bed cells with a TV and a private bathroom.
I used to be in prison in Brazil, and there was a cell just a little bit bigger than this, and there used to be 15 people in the same room.
The point here, to turn criminals into good neighbors.
Always have coffee on the go. Thank you.
Rehabilitation, says the prison governor, starts on day one.
We take the freedom from them, but when they are here, we try to help them to get a better citizens.
Inmates have a normal work week, giving them routine and responsibilities, training to be car mechanics, and graphic...
Let's give a murderer power tools. Like, I get it, but at the same time, it's very strange for me because I have an American concept of prison. But,
I don't know, I guess...
if it works...
If they're like, hey... Because I don't know the consequence if you kill someone in that prison. Like, are they just like... I don't know. will.
Do you get sent to another cushy prison?
Do you get like a timeout? I don't know like what.
Yeah, we need to know the ins and outs of that shit.
But I guess if you see the good in a person and you're like, hey, here's these power tools, don't fucking kill anybody. But we can help you. I don't know. Like it feels like I said, like not like a prison, but like kind of like a college campus. So I guess like you're
trying to learn to improve yourself so you're better.
It's a different environment. It's an environment that allows you to like better yourself.
But are there like bad fucking prisons for people that commit outrageous crimes like school shootings and shit, or like serial killers? Because they can't be going to this shit. Like, some people are legitimately fucked up. Now, if you're not fucked up like a psychopath or whatever and you get sent to this shit, that makes sense. Rapists, though? That's interesting. I guess, I don't know, maybe like statutory rape. Like, I guess I could see you going there for that. But like legit dominant rape, I don't get that whatsoever.
Designers in a state-of-the-art studio.
From the city hall, we're getting jobs from them.
Learning skills like restaurant prep, where they're trusted to handle knives, can help them get jobs on the outside. They have weekends off and a house available for overnight visits with their families.
Welcome to Criminal Records.
Richard is studying music. He's doing time for murder and served his first 4 years in a Swedish prison.
I was very hateful myself when I came here, because I come from a very, very hard prison system. They really hate the guards, and the guard hated us. Do I feel like a different person now? Yeah, I do.
Here, guards and tutors work side by side with inmates, playing chess or simply going for a walk. It's all about building relationships and trust, even with the prison boss.
You look so happy.
It's an inmate who painted it.
There are cameras and locks, but no weapons, and nearly half of the guards are women.
But do you feel safe?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Well, I mean, we get to know all the prisoners pretty well. We interact a bit. We're with them all the time.
Norway's model isn't cheap. $93,000 per inmate per year, 3 times more than in the U.S., but only 20% of inmates re-offend after 2 years. In the U.S., it's 60%.
Yeah, that's a pretty big fucking difference. But also, what about after 5 years? What about after 10 years? Like, 2 years is not that long. But that is quite a big difference. But also, how long are these people going to prison for? And also, like, let's say a rapist gets out, and it's one of the 20%. Like, do they go back to that same prison for a short amount of time?
I mean, that kind of happens now, like in American prisons. Like, rapists will go in,
They do go away for a long time, though.
Sometimes, but like honestly, not always.
Yeah, sometimes like they have a big release shit. But I don't know.
But yeah, and I would assume like there's not gangs, so like
That's
I don't know
true.
if one prisoner was fucking up, not only the guards but like the other prisoners would probably be like, "Yo, chill the fuck out." Like it really seems like a community sort of, with like
It just seems a little too cushy. It seems like I'd be committing crimes over there, so I'd get sent to that place.
yeah, but I don't know, like I don't know, the atmosphere can absolutely like change or nudge a person in
I agree.
the right direction.
No, I agree. It's probably great for rehabilitation. It's just like, should we rehabilitate people for certain crimes? Like murder.
I believe that, people who murder
No, they
can
should
be
have some
rehabilitated.
punishment, you know what I mean?
I guess,
They
but
still have a humongous level of freedom in that prison. It's basically like
is
they
that
never
bad?
left home.
Is that bad though? I mean, they're away from
Society.
society. So like I guess the only other people they could hurt is like
Other inmates or guards.
Yeah, inmates who are put there because they committed crimes, and guards who like applied for that job.
I'm just thinking of the real psychopaths that are in prison. Where do you send them? You ain't sending them there.
I mean, probably not, but I don't know. Like, how many psychopaths are in
Probably a
that
lot.
very nice fucking country where like everything's pretty well taken care of for you, and
there's
you
a
never
few.
really had to like.
There was a school shooting there a few years ago.
A school shooting. How many have we had?
A fucking one every day.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like the prison, like the environment of that country. From what I have seen, read, I don't know. Like
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying. Like,
I get.
It seems like there's, I don't know, like for rapists, it's shocking that they have rapists there. That's such a terrible crime.
There's no death penalty, and life sentences were banned in 1981. Even mass murderer
I don't know if life sentences should be banned.
Andres Breivik, who killed 77 people in a 2011 attack, was given a maximum sentence of 21 years, though that is extendable. Conservative critics say Norway has gone too far.
What about the victims who actually has this feel really injustice that the people who commit this crime can actually live in this luxury?
But if someone were to say to you, wow, this looks like a pretty luxurious lifestyle.
Most of us are going to see the outside for a long time, outside the wall.
But these men admit they've been helped here.
Before I think more like a criminal, but now I start to think more like a normal guy, you know.
If you treat an inmate like an animal, he'd be an animal. If you treat an inmate with respect, he'll respect you back. He is a human being. Yeah, we treat them like human beings.
Lessons many here believe could extend beyond these prison walls. For Sunday Today, Kelly Kobiella, Halden Prison, Norway.
I don't think we'll ever see that in America, but hopefully we can implement some things from that.
Gold Royalties, a premier junior
These YouTube ads, huh?
gold royalty company with 11
they really
royalty assets in gold-rich regions of Nevada and Canada, providing maximum leverage to rising gold prices in safe jurisdictions. Ely Gold Royalties.
Hey man, you okay?
Alright, this next one is Crackhead crawling through the sewers, singing amazing. Well, let's just watch.
What the fuck are you
Crackhead
doing in there?
crawling through the sewers.
Who is that? Who are you? I'm just, man, you in the fucking gutter, man. No. What the fuck is down there? Huh? What the fuck are you looking for? My cat. Your cat? Dang, great. How sweet the sound. How'd you get down?
This seems like some shit that would happen around here, honestly.
Yeah.
We got a lot of tweakers around here. Not necessarily crackheads, although there are a few.
How'd you get down there? You can't ride your bike in the fucking gutter, man. I'm almost there. Where? You're going the wrong way, man. What the fuck are you doing? I'm going the wrong way. Oh my god. I'm fucking stuck. What are you on? Nothing. You're on something, man. You are in the fucking gutter, man. I'm coming out. No, you're not. Fuck. Where you at? I've never seen no shit like this before in my entire life, man. What the fuck are you doing?
What is he doing?
God damn.
What the fuck? That's all I gotta say. Fucking tweakers. Alright, this next one is fucking hilarious, but it's one of those dog ads. You know the type of dog ad I'm talking about.
In the arms of an angel, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, the ones that play late at night, that scare you when you're a child.
Please give us a pound, or we'll have to pull the trigger.
What the fuck?
That's a little more direct than he's.
It seems like a hostage situation is going on there.
I mean, I would give money to like.
But like, are they the ones hurting that dog?
But also, that's not how you euthanize dogs, or at least I don't think that's how they euthanize dogs.
How they euthanize Old Yeller.
Spoilers, I haven't seen that.
But yeah. Alright, this next one is Jesus Freak.
Yay!
Yeah, I agree.
Once again, these intros though.
I know, right? Jesus Freak has such a cool fucking intro. It's got like a fucking motorcycle. He's riding the bitch around. He's witnessing God's glory.
God, we just
fucking
say hello.
Seagull comes around. He's like, ah! And fucking
we just say hello.
God damn. Fucking Jesus Freak. And then, like, what comes after is so goddamn boring, it's not worth the goddamn intro.
Just play the music some more.
Just make intros, bro.
Jesus Freak with you once again. I need to make a quick video response to Snortle B. Lorphagus. I'll just call you Snortle if you don't mind. Welcome to YouTube, Snortle.
Interesting Coke name. Snortle.
That sounds like a cokehead Pokemon.
Yeah, it does sound like cokehead Pokemon. It's just like a turtle that does Coke and Pokemon. The Snortle.
I didn't really want to make this video response, but kind of feel compelled to now that you tried to bring me into this and question my character, or at least question my motives and sincerity of my Christian faith. Now,
I liked how he looked into the camera and said that he was like, in my Christian faith.
First, I want to talk about your attack on Tommy from the Bronx. You may say it's not an attack, but when you say that a person is an atheist and they are not worthy of friendship because of their atheism, I think that's pretty sad and pretty hurtful.
Oh shit, I absolutely agree with Jesus Freak. I thought he was gonna be like, yo, you shouldn't have atheists as friends. Because I usually don't watch these videos before I fucking show them. Because I want our reactions to be genuine. Yeah. Most of the time. But, I completely agree with you, Jesus Freak.
I do too. And I'm ready to not agree with them in a little bit. Possibly. I don't know.
I'll tell you why. Because as a Christian, I would be offended if someone said, you know, Jesus Freak, I like you. You're a nice guy. We have the same interests.
I don't know. I completely agree with Jesus Freak. Next fucking video. Good. I think we've had more agreements with Jesus Freak than any other person, and we've had to move on.
We should. We should get him on the podcast. Have him do the intro.
Maybe the intro, but he's boring.
Hello, everyone.
So let's cover another one of his videos. Are Christians kinder than atheists?
I wanted to talk to you about being kind. I would venture to guess, if you asked everyone you knew whether they thought they were a kind person, almost every one of those people would say, yes, I'm a pretty kind person.
That's not true. I know a lot of people would be like, no. Do I look like a fucking kind person to you, you stupid bitch? Like, not everyone would say that.
I don't know those people, but
they exist.
Yeah.
But to put things into perspective, I would bet that if you were able to go back in time and ask Hitler if he was a kind person, he would probably say yes. He would offer that he was helping his community, trying to empower his nation.
Hitler was also a Christian, by the way.
He was also a kind person.
Yeah.
See, kindness can be very subjective. That's why we need to be very, very cautious with the way we are when we're being kind. Kind is defined as basically having a good or benevolent nature. The Bible teaches us that God is the epitome of good. He is that definition of good, the standard that we will be compared against. So when we're being kind, we need to make sure that we're being kind in a godly way, not a way that glorifies ourselves or glorifies mankind or anything as such.
So let me guess your premise. Your premise is Christians are kinder than atheists because atheists cannot be kind in a godly way because they do not believe in God, whereas Christians believe in God, so they strive to be kind in a godly way and not in a manly way. So they're better. That's what I'm guessing that you're going at, and that's complete and utter nonsense and makes no goddamn sense because you have not proved that God is real. So you being kind in a godly way still means nothing until that you prove that God is real.
Unfortunately, a lot of Christians today confuse kindness with a nice tone, and yet they're still very combative and argumentative, and sometimes hateful when they're delivering the gospel message. Let's look at the WBC, the Westboro Baptist Church. Someone recently asked me what I thought about them. The WBC seems to be the shiny poster child of Christianity gone wrong. My answer to the person was, well, I agree with them on a lot of their doctrinal issues, but I absolutely disagree.
Like God hates fags? Like, what fucking doctrinal issues?
With the way they are, when they present their message, the message that God...
No. God doesn't hate fags. God hates gay people.
He doesn't hate you. He loves you. He'll just send you to hell.
Where you'll burn for eternity.
But he loves you.
And be in agonizing torment. Forever. He loves you, though. He just doesn't like you jerking off the other boys.
Gives through scripture. You see, I don't believe the WBC is a very kind organization. I don't believe that they epitomize kindness in any way. I believe that they fall so far away from our Heavenly Father's style of kindness. Unfortunately, a lot of Christians may not be to that extreme, but they get caught up in themselves. And we mistake delivering the gospel message for, I guess, needing to be right. If someone disagrees with us when we're telling them something about what the Bible says, we sometimes can get so caught up in being right that we cease being kind anymore. We start becoming ungodly, unkind.
Ungodly does not mean unkind. Godly doesn't mean anything except for like God. And since God doesn't exist and has no personality traits, then that means that being godly means fucking nothing. Until you prove that God is real and you prove what his personality traits are, it means fucking nothing.
Yeah. Being godly is just like an idea.
Yeah. And I think people can be nice or mean, whether they're a Christian, a fucking Hindu, a fucking
Muslim,
a fucking fag, a fucking
yeah,
you get the fucking point.
I've met plenty asshole Christians. And
and I've met real nice fucking people. It's like it doesn't fucking matter what your beliefs are. You can be a nice person or you can be a fucking asshole. It matters what your personality traits are.
I know a cool witch or two.
Wiccans?
Yeah, Wiccan. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
But that's about all the time we have. Jesus Freak, you're boring, but thank you for the content. We'll see y'all later. Like and subscribe. Go follow my Twitter and shit. Do the things that people do on YouTube. You know, like and subscribe.
Hit that notification bell.
Sure.